Hey YouTube! Alright, I've got another review for you, DVD review. So I wanted to do this one because this film was hyped so much, like a lot. And I'm talking about Interstellar. Interstellar is on DVD now. I wanted to see it. I didn't go see it in film and theaters because I had seen Gravity earlier in 2014, which I really, really liked. I love the whole space odyssey type of film, because the imagery of the planets and deep space and the stars, I just think it's beautiful and wonderful, especially on film. And these are the type of films that you want to go see in the theaters. I didn't have a chance to see Interstellar. And I just wasn't also clear on what the story was about. I mean, I know that the Earth was dying and needed some people, but I don't know, something about the trailer, the previews that never really grabbed me and never said, hey, I want to go see this film. Let me go spend my $15 and 3 hours of my life to go see Interstellar. And I also didn't feel like battling the crowds during the holiday season. It's just, I mean, it's bad enough going to get gifts. So I didn't want to do that in the movie theater. So Interstellar starred Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway's in it. Somebody else is in it. I don't know if they advertised it because it was a surprise to me, so I'm not going to tell you. But there's another really famous actor in it. It was good. I gave it 2 thumbs up, but like 2 thumbs, like um, Matthew McConaughey is an engineer who never really got to reach his full potential because Earth, the soil, I guess, is dying and it's not producing crops like it used to, so there's not enough food for the world, and so everybody who's not doing a job that's essential to the growth of the planet is becoming a farmer. So when we see him, he's a farmer, a smart, very, very smart, educated man, dream with big dreams, who's a farmer. With 2 kids, his wife has died. He lives with his father-in-law and his 2 kids, and he kind of gets recruited by NASA to go on this expedition through this wormhole in Saturn into another galaxy where they've sent scientists 10 years prior to these 12 planets that possibly can sustain human life, as it goes. So they go through the wormhole. But before he leaves, he has a really close relationship with his daughter, as you might have seen in the trailer. She's none too happy that he's leaving. And before he leaves, she keeps talking about this ghost that's in her room, and it's some kind of anomaly that they could read in Morse code that was telling a message. Anyways, so he promises that he's gonna come back, and he sets out on this voyage out to Saturn. It's him and 3 other people, and in his mind, he's coming back home. He is determined to go back home. He's determined to be successful and to see his kids again. Anyways, there were many moments of boredom I felt. There were times when I was like, okay, it was very long. It was 2 hours and 49 minutes, which is fine, for a film, because honestly, I watch a lot of Indian films. Bollywood, hey Bollywood, what's up? I love Bollywood films, and those average that, and they're fully entertaining. So it's not too long for a film in any way, shape, or form. It's just that it was like a lot of quiet moments. I felt a lot of moments where there weren't enough action, because they're on this kind of journey. They're like on a journey to the unknown. There's not a lot of action at first. The beginning is, it's not slow, but it's more family oriented. It's more relationship or emotionally based. And only do we get into like action type of things at the end. The science I felt was really cool, though. I kind of, things that you didn't learn, like really know about. Maybe you did. Maybe you're really good at science. You went to college for scientific things. But they talked about relativity. They talked about time. They talked about gravity. Like there's this one moment where they've gone through the wormhole, they've reached the first planet, and they say that if they go down in the hour that it will take for them to go down, check, and come back, it would be they'll lose 7 years on Earth. So it's a huge risk, but they're trying to weigh like which planet is better, than the other planet to go check out first for fuel and all that stuff. Anyway, so they go, and something happens, and they end up down there for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, and they left somebody up in the spaceship. By the time they come back, it's been 23 years for him, for 2 hours for them, 23 years for the man up there, and it's been countless years on Earth for that couple of hours for Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was really interesting. The big mind-blowing moment at the end that I was promised, I did not feel like really actually happened. It was okay. I mean, I watch a lot of movies. I feel like I'm really well versed in film. But I was not impressed by it in any means. I wasn't impressed by the mind-blowing surprise ending. That's up to you to decide. I texted the people who told me that it was like that, and I said, what moment was it? Did I miss something? Maybe I'm confused. And they're like, it was this. And I'm like, okay. It's fine, but whatever. It's up to you to decide if it's mind-blowing. Watch it, pay attention. I got it, but I just didn't get it. Okay. Anyways, so that's it, I guess. I mean, it was a good film. Watch it. I think it was overhyped. It's a solid film. It was very, very long. The end does kind of get into some stuff, some really interesting things. And I just thought it was an interesting subject, an interesting thing. The scenery was good, but I don't think it was better than like a film like Gravity. Gravity, I felt like really used, the background was the Earth from space, you know what I mean? Like, you really, if I think of on that film, I think of Earth, like, you really see it. You see them, they talk about it, you see it. They had some cool shots of Saturn in this film, but I wasn't overly impressed with any of that. Just didn't, they made it seem like it was groundbreaking film, and I didn't find that to be true. Cinematography wise, just like the special effects and things like that, I didn't find it to be that amazing. I don't feel like it was a lot of shots in the ships, a couple on the planet's surface. So, it was a good film, though. So, I'm coming to you with this review just because, in case you were wanting to know if you should see it, it is out on DVD. And it's a good film. It is going to take up 3 hours of your life. So, be prepared for that. Be prepared for 3 hours of your life to be taken away. And I don't know if it's that worth it. But, anyway, go see it. Have fun, and I'll be coming back to you with some more reviews. The next movie on my Netflix list is Into the Woods. I've been looking forward to that. I must have really been busy during the holiday season because I really missed out on a bunch of films. So it's time to catch up. And now that the TV season is winding down, season finales are starting to happen, I'll have time to really catch up on stuff. So that'll be the next watch. Okay? Alright, you two. See you soon.